Hello and welcome everybody to Bournemouth. We're here for the adventure week, which brings in Shiny Wiglett and Toedscool, and actually we've got one here on the nearby. We're here because obviously beach biomes and water are where Wiglett are featured exclusively, and we're really hoping we can pick one up. Get your spatial rend on, and the field research tasks are catch 5 Pokemon with a weather boost or explore 3 kilometers, and each of those are going to give you 1 of 3 Pokemon. It's Trubbish, Fungus, or another Stardust boosted Pokemon that escapes my mind. But we've got our very first Wiglett check. The shiny, of course, is the fantastic gold, and it gets a blue nose, and then the Shiny Wug trio is actually flipped and reversed. 2 Wigletts, not a shiny. We're really hoping that these are actually shiny boosted just for the sake of ease, because it is biome locks. They're fairly rare on the spawns. I have heard that Inkay is kind of dominating the beach biomes, but Toedscool's in the forests and the woodlands and stuff, and there should be a few bits of that biome dotted around here too. The other thing is good old new stops. This is fantastic. And there's another one. It's not shiny. I think it's this, but Charles Zamander, thank you very much for gifting us this event ticket. I believe this is the Adventure Week one. It's really nice to be at the seafront, actually. Much better than chasing it around the River Thames down in Kew. Lots of Inkay. Actually, wouldn't mind any shinies down at the beach. It's lovely to have that beach biome backdrop there. So let me know your thoughts and feelings of this new style of Adventure Week, because in my view, I really quite like a little rebrand on an old event. Usually, it was featuring the fossil Pokemon. Last year, it was an awful event for the first time in its entire existence. But we do have the fossils returning for the research day with shiny boosts on Tyrant and Amora this Saturday. So that's really exciting. If you like what you see here, do hit that subscribe button and stick around with me for future Pokemon Go content, because today we're going to be at the South Coast, and then Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, we're sort of going to be at the West Coast for a little bit of a nice excursion. It's going to be good fun. So, hey, fingers crossed for a golden Wiglett. Important check, there's a Wiglett in the ocean. It's not shiny. There's some wild Wingull action going on here.
Catch 7 different species.
Some wild American action. It is worth noting that unfortunately Wiglett and Toedscool itself are not featured in any form of research, be it the field research or the premium research that's paid and ticketed, which I think is a crying shame, really. However, keeping them biome locked kind of makes sense. There is a very useful tool. We used this back in the day when Wiglett was introduced. The website you can utilize is overpass-turbo.eu. You go into that website and it basically means you can look up where the biomes are. There's a series of commands. I'll link my Wiglett video up there from back in the day if you want to check out more information on it. But you can run a command that's natural equals beach, and that will show you where the beach biomes are, and actually you'll be able to hopefully find a beach biome near a body of water or a river next to where you are, because obviously not everybody is able to make access to the beach. Field research task numero uno is a Trubbish on the beach. We'll stack that Stardust. Actually, we can finish the tracks on the Go Pass for July. There is, of course, a free research where you just have to explore 5 kilometers and use an incense and get that done. Basically, yeah, you get your encounters and your incense back, which is something. It's a Wiglett. It's not gold. Oh. Couple of Wigletts to check at this cluster. One is not a shiny, and the second one's going to be a max battle apparently. Come on. No, not golden. We do thankfully have a beach biome that's not too far away from our spot in Ealing on the banks of the River Thames. Not quite as glamorous as coming to the actual beach. Sandy Gast in the water, not a shiny. A lot of Marini dotted around with the rainy boost. Check out this. I wonder if we can have a go on that later. There's a zip line that goes from the end of the pier across the water to here. That. Wonder if they'll let us check a shiny Wiglett on there. Well, our first shiny of the day is not a Wiglett, but it is an Esper on the beach. So we're coming away from Bournemouth with at least one shiny. Hey, it's a cool one. We were chasing that back in Milan for the City Safari, and then we cleaned up on that one, but it's cool. We've only been here for 50 minutes, and I think we're gonna go and find a coffee. Check this out. 0 star. Love it. Now, I will say we've only had 1 Wiglett off of our daily incense, so perhaps don't drop it in the biome, but then again, Marta and JT are running the regular incense and are having very similar fortune, so maybe incense isn't that good.
Espresso whippy. So whippy acquired.
Basically coffee with ice cream, but hey, why not? Also, apparently the zip line is like 27 quid. Where be the Wigletts, my friend? We're avoiding the wall of rain that's slowly approaching from that direction. Premium time research has been completed, so let's get our incubator incense and then 4 encounters. We know what they're going to be because I've seen JT's, but you guys may not. Fido is check number 1 and 400 is awful CP. Check 2 shall be the Rufflet, which has a nice shiny, but is not boosted as a shiny. Down here, check number 3 is a Sandygast with 550, which would have been a really cool one to pick up as a shiny on the beach, of course. Penultimate check is a Beldum, 399. You want 418, of course, and it's no longer shiny boosted after the whole Ultra Unlock 2 that we had recently. And then we get 3 lucky eggs and some dust and an encounter with a Trubbish that's 415. Just to showcase terrible, 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 terrible. We've sort of lured up the spots. Lure seems bringing in Wiglett only if JT puts them down or if Marta puts them down. If I put a lure on a stop, it brings in an Inkay. It's sunny and rainy all at once. I can't even open my eyes, it's so freaking rainy, but then the sun is right out there. I think we're gonna find somewhere to hide inside for now. But we've scoped nearby places. Apparently Toedscool is actually in a little park that's not too far away from Bournemouth. Should be good, we can get Toedscool done and dusted today as well. While we wait for a spot of coffee and food and the weather to clear up, we've got 3 research tasks for the event. Obviously, Trubbish is the featured spawn, and there should be maybe a Staryu. That's the other one, the seriously boosted Stardust, which is great. Will it be? No, it's double Staryu. Just popped out because there was a Wiglett on the nearby, just out of range. Unfortunately, oh, it's a level 1 Wiglett, fantastic. That would have been a cool one to pull in as shiny, but alas, it's not. There is one other thing we do need to complete though, which is this, the Gigantamax research. We got through the time gates, let's get 400 max particles and some Sobble candy and claim our 10k dust, which is 15 because we've got a star piece on for the day. Oh my god, it's another time gate, people. Just make sure you claim that Go Fest max as quickly as you can do, because if there's 7 days of time gates, that's now 2 week time gated. Catch Pokemon on 7 different days, unlock a max move and win a max battle. Johnny, ooh, check it out.
Mr. Lime?
It is a Mr. Lime. Usually I wouldn't give a toss, but it is quite a rare shiny, even for us Europeans, and it's on the beach and it's with an American in tow.
Hey, that's what I'm here for, to give you all that foreign luck.
There's no green door we can be positioned next to.
I mean, there's a green door over there, but it's being used.
It's kind of the wrong shade of green,
yeah, no,
just to be specific. We're out and about now, having filled up. He's filled up on fish and chips.
Of course, as one does.
You know, but I'll take, it's been a long time since getting a shiny Mr. Mime, actually.
Really? When's the last time?
God knows.
That's fair.
Let's see the IV though, because I think it was boosted. Oh, it's a 0-star. Glorious.
Nice. Very good. Congratulations.
5,855 seen. Seal Mr. Mime. The last one we got, oh, it was actually City Safari Milan.
Okay, so not that long ago.
Yeah, a couple of months ago. The last legit one we got was December 24. Is there a Wiglett around?
I didn't see one yet.
There's a Swaddle for Marky.
Shout out to Masterful27. If you haven't already subscribed, go ahead and do so.
To Masterful27.
Yeah, not to us.
No.
Masterful27.
Mr. Swaddle himself.
Exactly. If anything, so unsubscribe from us and subscribe to him 3 times.
We can recommend. Ah, I should have done it next to the dog poo sign. That's
great.
green. Look.
That would have been perfect.
Green
man.
sign.
That would have been perfect. For the recycling bin.
It's been a little while since checking a Wiglett on camera. It is not a shinny. I think we're nearing 64 checks, and if it's a boosted 1 in 64, you can check 64 and still not get the shiny, of course, it's not guaranteed. Or the Inkay, or actually what seems to be really heavily boosted is the Esper. We've had 2 of those, JT's even had 1. And actually we've got the free track research completed now as well. We've finally explored 5 kilometers for a Drillbur. 1 more check for an LGM. A check is a Smoliv the Olive on the beach, very nice. We've got a Wiglett ahead or 2. This check's gonna be a Sandygast again, and 504 is worse than the one we got from the premium, but it does mean we can tick off this research and get another incense back, which is lovely. Double Wiglett check, not shiny unfortunately. In the ball hopefully, and that one, not gold.
It's got the blue nose. It's so beautiful. I'm so happy. Let's golden this thing, and you know what? I don't know. Yeah, you know what? We're gonna use it.
It's a yellow ball.
We're doing it. I mean, I was thinking blue ball because the blue nose, but I'm down. I'm so glad we got 1.
Well, I'm glad for you.
I mean, hopefully you get 1. We don't know what the rates are like. I'll actually show you how many we got today.
We've checked a lot,
There's
so
been
congrats,
a few,
dude.
But here comes that
Dex
shiny.
on the beach.
Beautiful, absolutely beautiful. Look at him, he's so happy, he's dancing around.
We did actually decide to make it onto the pier. We're not going to do the zip line, obviously, as I said, but we lured up the whole pier, and as it turns out, the moment you get in the water on what has become quite a nice sunny but windy day, the Wigglets just seem to stop, so you very much have to be on the beach biome. We did pick up this one though, which is a 93%, and our best one even out of the random luckies we've had back in the day. Very annoys the American over there. There is one thing left to do. It's not just this incense Pikachu, but you might notice the background there. We've come to the woodland biome, which is the other new part of this event. It is right next to us here, the Generation 9 Conversion Evolution. There's a bit of a Conversion Evolution theme with this event. Toedscool, the Gen 9 version of Toedscool. It's a ground grass type. That's why we popped the Mega Swampert down, so we can get the XL candy boost on the Wiglett at the waterfront, and then we can get the ground type boost for the candy here. And it would be really cool to pick up some of these. We've come to a woodland / golf course that we spotted, and obviously you guys saw on that previous B-roll clip that there were some dotted around, but here, Pokedex. I was really hoping we can get this one done today, and I'm really pleased we found a decent spot for it. 8 candy on the boost and 0 star to kick things off, and turn the alert on. Obviously it can't be shiny this one, it's a brand new Pokemon, but there should be plenty dotted in that direction around there. So let's go for a good old-fashioned candy grind, shall we? Okay, it turns out this is actually a wood. There's ferns, there's brambles, holly. Where are we even going? Honestly, I don't even know what we found here, but apparently there's Toedscool in here. Watch out for the brambles, people. Honestly, Pokemon Go team, we are literally living up to the whole biome exploration thing. I hope you're happy. We've found another mushroom. Oh yes. Good job I have some silver pineapps this time round. Check it out. We got a 420 CP1 on our incense with a silver pineapple. We've got our Mega down, of course. That is jokes. Is it a golf course? 9 candy and 1 star. That's fine though, we've got 1 extra here. I'd like to be able to get enough to just evolve it. Well, the theme of today was meant to be Wiglett, but it seems to be Esper instead. That's our 3rd on the golf course. We're just sort of interrupting people playing, but hey, we gotta get these Toadschools. 3 Esper. I know it's actually a perma-boosted shiny because obviously it began its life as an egglock thing, but it's PvP? Maybe? I don't know. Well, that forest excursion went a little bit more AWOL than I expected it to. We've managed to pick up 9 Toedscool, which is more than enough, as you can see, to get the candy to evolve one. Unfortunately, these are all pretty meh IV. Got like a couple of 2 stars that scrape the barrel. I think we'll just evolve the highest CP one because we can trade them to get luckies, and we will be back out over the course of this week to chase some more. Let's hit that evolve button and get our Pokedex here with, it's a woodland backdrop, but the golf course is hidden in the middle of it. So Bournemouth has catered well. Sadly, no Shiny Wiglett, but that is by the by. Here is Toedscruel, and I think this design looks absolutely fantastic. Really, really nice. Great to add that into the decks here and now. So there we go. Paldea's slowly getting its fill. I don't know whether this is going to be usable as a PvP Pokemon, given it's a ground grass type, but it has some interesting moves. Anyway, time to head back in the car and make our way back to London to finish up today. And we finally made it back home after a full day at the beach, and only just in time so I can get this video up for you guys and jump on to record episode 234 of the podcast, Incensed Podcast, by the way. But before we wrap up completely, a big thanks as always to every single person who pledges to this channel through the power of Patreon. Thank you very much to each and every one of you who are on the rolling credits in these videos. Your support really does mean that we can push the boundaries on what we're able to do with the content, and even factor JT into being in the petrol expenses. Just kidding. It means we could do so much more travel-wise, visit the events, visit places, and bring you a good experience here. So thank you very much to all of you over there for your extra support. Totaling up today, obviously we managed to pull in quite a few shinies. 3 Esper and a Mr. Mime was great, but the Wiglett very much let us down today on day 1, and that's the whole thing of the event, is it's not catered for people like myself who are making content for day 1. It's designed to get you out there multiple days and hopefully keep you interested over a long period of time. We caught 143, and as far as I'm aware, no Wiglett ran away from us today. We may have lost 1 or 2 through a quick catch. Over 140 Wiglett checks with low power on the phone. There you go. 1XXL, 193%, which I'm quite pleased about getting, but we'll definitely be trading these to see if we can get ourselves a hundo. But the Wiglett chase is still very much on, and I have just heard that there is a forest biome not too far away here in West London, which is really good to know, so we can get more Toedscool. But let me know how day 1 has treated you, if you were able to hit one of the biomes, and if you picked up any shinies from it. But are you going to get out and about over the course of the weekend, perhaps, and chase these Pokemon down? But hope you enjoyed this one, and if you did, please smash that subscribe button, throw a like on the video as well. And thanks to every single one of you guys who has done. Don't forget, you can check out some videos here from the channel. Have a look at this one, I'd highly recommend it. And I hope to see you all very soon with the next one. I'll say good luck to you all. Do take care.